I wanted to make one more separate video as a means to emphasize something that is so super important. And I'm not saying this for any other reason than for the own well-being of the earth, the universe, the planet, and yourself. This conversation is something that I was urged by my angels and my guides to tell you. And so please take the message seriously. Level 1 Reiki training is all about you being selfish. And I say the word selfish very powerfully, and I want you to shift your definition of selfish, because the world thinks that being selfish is actually negative, but being selfish truly means to be selfless, and to be selfless means to put yourself first. Yes, be selfish. What does Shauna want to do today? What does Shauna need? What does Shauna's energy body need to do to feel balanced? Before I can answer back that email, before I can do this, what do I need? And then how, throughout the rest of my day, can I ensure that I stay in a balanced space? We have this false idea, especially if you're a mother or a parent or in a partnership and you have another person in your life that you feel responsible for. Even if the baby is a baby, you're not going to be the best mother, the best father, the best brother, the best boyfriend, the best husband, whatever, fill in the blank. You're not going to be the best version of yourself for this person. You're not going to have the strongest relationship and be the healthiest for them if you don't put yourself first. And so yes, we hold the baby when the baby's crying. We feed the baby, of course, but we make it a priority to put our mental needs and our mental health first. Some of us feel like, we can't leave the baby. We always have to be around the baby. But then you're really neglecting yourself. I'll give you an example from my life. So, a man that I'm dating doesn't live in San Diego where I live. And so he came to visit. And our time is very limited together. And so he spent the weekend with me. And you would think, because I only get to see him X amount of hours on certain times, that we would spend every moment together. But I know that if I did that, the relationship would fail, because I was doing what I thought I needed. I would be doing what I thought I would need to do to please the expectations of the relationship, instead of truly being the best version of myself. And so when he was here, I did 2 hours of yoga by myself. He did his own thing by himself, read and hung out. And we came back, and of course, you miss your lover, you miss your friend, you miss your whoever it is. But you're a better version of yourself. And remember, the first day that I did that, he was, awesome about it, because he understands this. We're in vibration together. I came back out, and he upstairs after doing yoga, he was like, wow, you look really beautiful after yoga. I mean, you always look beautiful, but you look really beautiful after yoga. And that right there was the reminder of the importance of putting the self first. And then, you know how relationships are. If we have a conversation that isn't completely pleasant, I'm in alignment because I did the medicine that I needed to do. And if something were to happen, an unpleasant conversation, say with my mother or my friend or at work or whatever it is, you don't need to keep going. You can remove yourself, protect your energies, come to a place of healing and clarity, and then go back, and you're a better version of yourself. For it, the world does not want you to be exhausted and to put others before you first. That is not selfless. In fact, that is selfish by the definition given by current society, because you're being a brat. You're doing something because you think that you should do it. You're neglecting to take care of yourself, and that's where mistakes happen. Then your kid starts to have issues. Then your relationship starts to fail. Then you freaking get in a car accident and break someone's back because you're in your head and you don't take time to heal and take care of yourself so you can be the best version of yourself every day in your life. And when you're not your best version, that vibrates and negatively affects others. And other people are not their best version of themselves because they don't have this knowledge, this medicine right now, but you do. And so you shift the world by being an example of putting yourself first, seeing the importance of that, and then they shift by watching you and seeing that, or by being around a higher vibration, they become in a higher vibration. Because when a lower and a higher vibration are together, if the higher vibration is consistent and strong, it will always win. It will always win. The negative vibration will have to leave. It will either transform and become the higher vibration, or it will just go away and it will find other negative vibrations. And you'll see that in your life. And so level 1 is about you, and you need to, I know it, because I wanted to do this too, and many of us, we just want to give to others, and we even may think that this is mean, what I'm saying right now, but it is the most healthy thing that you can do in your life, by putting yourself first, by making sure in alignment all of the time in your life. When you get off of alignment, come back to it, not neglecting yourself, not numbing yourself, but spending, and Reiki and energy medicine is quick. I'm talking seconds. You can be holding the baby while checking your chakras, right? Baby screaming, and you are having cinnamon tea, wearing color red, giving yourself choku-rei to ground yourself, right? Create these healthy habits and these practice for yourself. If someone's pissing you off or ruining something or moving your energies, you don't try to fix them. I don't want you to be like, hey, cool, look at this pendulum. Let me say yes or no and show you some things, or let me check your chakras, or let me draw choku-rei on you. That is absolutely not what the certification is not about. That is going to be detrimental to you, because you're going to pick up vibrations. There's a shielding mechanism you need to learn. There's an ethics that you need to learn in using it's medicine. It would be like you, I know that this is hard for our mind to comprehend, but it would be like you writing a prescription to someone. You're not a doctor yet. You don't have that degree. You can't give this to someone yet until you learn how to do that. And so level 1 is completely selfish, which is really selfless, to heal the self, and you make this commitment and you work on creating this pattern. And when you feel ready, maybe you'll feel ready tomorrow, the day after your certification, or maybe you want to wait a couple weeks or a couple months or whatever it is that you and your soul you feel, then take the level 2 and learn how to do it separately. Because I have my own practice that I do for myself every day, and then I have my clients and my friends and my family that I do it on. But there's an energy exchange, and that's very important, because otherwise you're going to get burnt out. So I just needed to urge to teach you this number 1 rule. Don't share the Reiki with anyone yet. It's for you. You share it by heightening your vibration, and that becomes contagious, and you see your environment will start to shift and change, and people are going to be like, whoa, you look really great, or what are you doing? I want to be around you. Or your bank account becomes bigger, and all these things start to happen. Just by you fixing yourself. You change the world by changing yourself, and that is your homework, and that is the focus, and that is what a level 1 healer does. A level 2 healer and a master, they do this too all of the time, or they can't fulfill the rest of the duties. So this is the foundation that you need to create right now.